Alright, welcome to another video episode of me. This is like the third time I'm recording this video because the first one I kind of messed up talking, kind of stuttered a little and didn't like it. So I started the second video, and about 7.5 minutes into the video, after I completed the video, what I wanted to say and everything, I was seeing if I could pause it to, you know, turn the screen around so you could see the easel painting I did. And I went to play it to see how it sounded, and guess what? I had my mic off, so I recorded 7 minutes video of talking, and you wouldn't have heard a darn thing. But I got the mic on now, so now you'll be able to hear me. But anyway, back in 2019, if you remember, a project I was working on was an easel project, and it was a homemade makeshift wooden easel that a friend of mine salvaged for me. That brought to me to see if I wanted to use it. Well, I couldn't use it as an easel for paintings because it was kind of lopsided, the rim of it, and it wouldn't hold a canvas very well. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to salvage this thing, and I'm going to make this easel into a painting. And I didn't know what I was going to paint particular, but, I gessoed it all up. You can go on to my Instagram, IGTV, IG Reels, or TikTok, and you'll be able to see, I have an itch, you'll be able to see the videos that I edited, cut down, and put together from 2019, because every time I started the easel painting, I would video myself. So you'll see from 2019 all the way to 2020, 2021, until it's finished. But if you go on IGTV, you'll see about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Reels, there's a 30-second video of it that 2 years I cut down into 30 seconds. And TikTok, it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds, so you'll be able to see one on there. But this one here is exclusive for YouTube. It's a long video, so I will also be piecing in the video. I might piece in the video of it, but if not, you can go and see it on IG Reels, IGTV, and TikTok, the beginning stages of it. Well, anyway, I put it off when I started in 2019. I put it off for about a year, the rest of the 2019, and because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to make the painting of. I kind of thought horror, maybe Michael Myers, Jason, something, like coming out, out of the easel. But then I thought, yeah, I do a lot of horror paintings, but we'll see. Maybe I will. Well, then in 2020, I moved. I moved to a new place, and I took out the easel again, and I was like, okay, I got to make this into something. So I was still thinking horror, putting horror on it. Then I thought, you know what, this easel would make a great painting of a classic 1950s television set. Maybe I can make it into a TV. It was a lot of work. There was a lot of detailing in it, a lot of depth work putting into it to make, basically the trick of the eye. You'll see when I show you the painting, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll explain about it. But anyway, I wanted to make this TV. I thought about, okay, I'll turn it into a classic TV, but what do I want to paint on the TV? I thought again horror, Friday 13th or something. No, I'm thinking, wait a minute. I mean, yeah, you can have an old TV and still play Friday the 13th or Halloween, but I'm thinking, who really has a 70-year-old TV today to play, to watch horror movies? I don't even think it can, take cable. Maybe with an RF TV switch. Excuse me, you probably could do that. For you youngins out there, if you don't know what that means, you can Google it and you'll see. anyway, I decided, you know what? One day I was watching Hulu with my friend, and I was seeing what their TV episodes were. And I seen, my favorite TV show from a classic TV show. And I grew up watching this show only because my dad loved the show, so I grew up watching the show. And it's the Twilight Zone. And one of my favorite episodes in the first season, I believe it is with Burgess Meredith, and it's called Time Enough at Last. And it's a great episode. If you have not seen the Twilight Zone episode, Time Enough at Last with Burgess Meredith, you really want to go check it out. It's really great. He's a meek, mild man, a little man, and all he loves to do is read books, and he floats away to his own world reading these books. Well, he has a wife named Helen, and she's so mean. She's very mean to him. She's a bully. She bullies him. She doesn't want him to read and everything. And it's funny because he works at a bank, and he would lock himself in the vault at lunchtime to read. Well, the synopsis of this episode, I don't want to spoil it all in case you want to go watch it, is he locks himself into a vault to go read during lunchtime. Well, there is a nuclear war and blows up the world. And he's the only one alive left. Okay? And getting further into the episode, he's getting depressed because he doesn't want to be the only man alive in the world. Well, he sees this gun from a sporting goods store and was going to, off himself. So just as he's about to pull the trigger, he looks up and he sees a public library. And it's like Christmas to him. There's books everywhere. Books, tons and tons of books. And he's a happy little man all in his own little world. And he can't believe it. But I don't want to spoil the whole episode in case you want to watch it. But I'm going to show you now what the painting is all about. And I'll explain everything to it. But first, before I do that, I wanted to tell you I wanted to make this painting into a clock painting. And for Time Enough at Last, and I thought, it'd be perfect. I could do a scene from there with the clock. It's towards the end of the episode. And it took me a long time finding a right size clock. It was a Roman numeral clock that was in the episode with a silver rim, and every one I looked at was like 12 inches, 9 inches, but I was too big. Then I found some for 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and I thought that's still too small, 2 inches in diameter. Then I found one for like about little less than 3.5 inches in diameter. I said that's perfect. And it's Roman numerals, and it's a silver rim, just like in the episode. So I went ahead and purchased that, and of course I had to spend more money because I had to purchase a drill and a hole saw bit to make the clock. And then, me, my imagination keeps going, and I'm like, this would be perfect. I gotta complete this painting with a vintage rabbit ear antennas for 1950s TV. And I couldn't get the rabbit ears with the base on it. Again, for you youngins, if you don't know what rabbit ears are for TVs, go Google that too. So I found a vintage set of antennas, 2 for the price of 1. And it was the kind that I remember having when I was a kid back in late 70s, early 80s, and I just gave my age away. But anyway, it's the kind that stuck down into the TV, and you plug the wires in, and then you got your rabbit ears. But anyway, I'm going to show you the completed painting, the easel painting with the Twilight Zone episode, Time Enough at Last. So get ready, enjoy it, and I hope you like it. If you like it, hit me a like, give me a comment. I appreciate it. All right, hold on. I'll show you it now. And this is the painting of the Twilight Zone. And here's the TV, painting of the TV that I have made. You can see the glare from the varnish that I put on, but I'm going to try not to get some glare. But here's the clock Roman numeral clock, Burgess Meredith, where he's at the library, time enough at last, and the TV, where I wanted it to look like some wear and tear. So you see some of them squiggly wooden lines that are cut off because it was purposely painted that way. And the reason it took quite a while, I'll show you the frayed speaker. Some of the speaker cloth coming off, and there goes the speaker. And as you can see, flat. And this is what was really difficult, was trying to get some depth into it to make it look like the speaker sitting back. And I'll pan out on that, and you can see from each certain angle, it looks like the speaker's embedded back into the wood, and the TV screen. And over here I wanted the same thing. We got a flat piece of, this is all flat. There's no piecing of wood or anything. It's what I painted in, and I wanted that to get some depth into it to make the TV screen sit back, and the wood with the lip of the wood. But anyway, here is the time enough at last painting of the easel, and we will go in the back here and I will show you the rabbit ears that I picked up and made. So I drilled a hole, put it down in here, and what I did here, if you remember these things, screw the wires in so it's like it's right on the TV. There's the back of the clock. But I don't want to move the easel too much because it's hard. But yeah, I got this in my bedroom right now because I figure that's the safest place so I don't knock it over anywhere. But there is the Twilight Zone easel, and this was 2 years in the making, and I hope you like it. It's Burgess Meredith in the episode, Twilight Zone episode, Time Enough at Last. He's a happy little man there. Go watch the episode if you have never seen it, and you'll see what happens. But there goes the TV set. Alright, signing off. Thanks for watching.